At its peak, the Roman Empire controlled a vast territory, spanning from Britain to North Africa and the Middle East. From the reign of Emperor Augustus to Marcus Aurelius, Rome enjoyed the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity. Its armies were unmatched, their legions disciplined and imposing, a symbol of Roman might across the known world. Roman engineering was renowned, with aqueducts, roads, and grand structures testifying to their ingenuity, stretching across their domain, connecting every corner to the beating heart, Rome. Gradually, unnoticed by the Roman people, cracks began to appear in the fabric of their empire. The seeds of decay were sown. Economic woes started to cripple the empire's stability. Overspending on military campaigns and lavish lifestyles led to crippling inflation and soaring taxes. With trade routes disrupted due to constant barbarian incursions, a severe economic downturn gripped the empire, impacting citizens across the sprawling empire. A sense of uncertainty replaced their prior prosperity. Was this the end of Rome? In a world of chaos, a new faith arose: Christianity. People seeking solace embraced Christianity's promise of salvation. As more converted, it clashed with traditional Roman values and beliefs. This fascinating new religion, deemed a threat that rejected Roman gods, was initially persecuted. Eventually, Emperor Constantine granted it official recognition, changing the religious landscape of the Roman Empire, a move with lasting consequence that would irrevocably braid religion and power in the centuries to come. Realizing that Rome had grown too vast for effective governance, Emperor Diocletian split the empire in two. The division marked a pivotal moment in Roman history. Two distinct Roman empires took shape, often at odds, that were no longer one unified force. This fragmentation, however necessary, planted the terrifying seeds of vulnerability the Romans were desperately trying to counter, for their external enemies observed, learned, and prepared for their moment. Across the vast plains of Eurasia, numerous barbarian tribes were set in motion, unleashing a perfect storm brewing on the edges of Roman control. They could withstand no longer. Many, like the Goths, had been relentlessly pushed to Rome's very borders by a force that frightened these brutal people. The Huns came from the east, spreading like a terrifying plague, relentlessly driving others before them and into the waiting, weakened arms of the Western Roman Empire. As disorder spread, one moment sent shockwaves through that world. The previously impenetrable Rome sacked by the Visigoths. Under Alaric's command, they breached the seemingly invincible Aurelian walls, marking a turning point for the empire that was meant to last forever. News of the humiliating fall sent shockwaves, prompting the very fabric of their existence across the realm and casting long, terrifying shadows. Could this be real? Could this empire actually cease to be? In 476 AD, the once unimaginable transpired. A barbarian chieftain dethroned the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, effectively extinguishing the once mighty Western Roman Empire. The dethronement signified not just the fall of an emperor, it represented the crumbling legacy of Rome. A painful death for thousands. Ironically, Rome was conquered and ruled by a man named Odoacer, cementing and making real that the Roman Empire as they and the world knew it was in fact extinct in the West, leaving a void. Even after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the East, later the Byzantine Empire, continued for another 1,000 years, carrying fragments, ancient grandeur and spirit for centuries. Latin persisted, evolving into the Romance languages, its architectural mastery echo in structures, laws forming legal bedrock, testaments to its long, indelible mark it made. Though the empire fell, its influences pervade Western culture. Edward Gibbon enmeshed himself within this history, examining the intricate circumstances that brought about one of history's most pivotal empire down. Combining insightful analysis with sharp prose, he illuminates how a confluence of factors conspired against the once mighty Roman state, warning posterities of empires built on shifting sands, and forever tying him to this timeless epic journey into this pivotal fall. Why should the rise and fall of a distant empire resonate with us today? In Gibbon's masterpiece, we discover that the forces that caused the fall of Rome are strikingly applicable, timeless for today. The decline in civic virtue, moral decay, economic instability, political corruption threaten powerful countries even today. By looking back and analyzing past mistakes, we may equip ourselves better for our present and for our futures. The of the Roman Empire is a captivating tale for every generation. What was the biggest mistake made by the Romans, in your opinion? Let us know your thoughts in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe to explore more fascinating historical events.